Have you ever wondered what you should do if you're driving and your brake failed you? You ever think about that? Well, when I ask that question to people, a lot of answer I get, them are gonna jump out of it. For example, if you go down Spurtree Hill, some chopman say, "Boy, I'm gonna jump out." But what can we do if we are driving and our brake failed us? Well, I'm gonna ask a question from this road code book, and we're gonna discuss the what we can do if the brake on our vehicle failed. All right, listen to this question. What action should you take if your brake failed? Listen to these few action. One, use the emergency brake and shout out no brake to other road users. Or B, pump the brake rapidly and shift into lower gear. C, honk your horn to inform other road users. And D, hit the wheel on the nearest curb to the bank side. Sorry. All these are things that I have seen other person do. Honk their horn, beep, beep, when their brake failed. But based on what we are hearing here, it says pump your brake rapidly and shift into lower gear. In other words, if you are driving and your brake failed, they are saying that you should still pump your brakes with your foot and go into lower gear. What that means is that sometimes when you pump your brake rapidly, it will automatically pump back up and start to work sometime. If that doesn't work, it said that go into lower gear. Now, from my experience, I think lower gear is the more appropriate things to do. Lower gear. Because if you're driving an automatic vehicle, you're gonna drive in D. D means you just drive fluently. But if your brake fail you, that automatic vehicle have two other gears. You have second, which make the vehicle slow up a little bit more, and you have lower that cut the speed. So just imagine you are running fast and you start run slow. That's what happened when you go to lower gear. You pull the vehicle back. So that's an option. And remember that each vehicle have two brakes. You have the foot brake and you have the hand brake. So always go to the hand brake if you have to. That is when you are driving an automatic. Now, if you are driving a standard or a stick shift and your brake fail you, again, you have the hand brake and you have lower gear. Most vehicles I know, for trucks, you have about 20 gears. You can come down to lower gear, lower gear, lower gear. For regular vehicles, you have about 5 to 6 gear. So if you're in a fifth, you go to fourth, then to third, then to second, go all the way down. And the vehicle keep bowing, bowing, bowing. In other words, the vehicle keep going slower and slower. When you get it slow, then now you can find a safe place where you can at least bank your vehicle or put your vehicle. The question again is, if you're driving and your brake failed you, what would you do? Remember, you're the one who gonna be around the steering wheel. What should you do? The best option, go into lower gear. Yes, every vehicle have lower gear. Take it from D, put it at second, then to low gear. It will cut the speed, and then you have your handbrake. Pull up your handbrake. You understand? I hope that will assist you in case your vehicle brake failed you. Because guess what? a man make the vehicle them, and anything on the vehicle can fail you. As a driver, you have to prepare for anything when you are driving. So think about it. Have options that if your brake fail you, think about what you should do. That's it from the anchor.